So these guys are in the Vermilion house, or no, they're in the. I wonder when did the author come up with these characters and their powers. Was like because it seems to be in service of this arc and not the tournament arc, right? So you must have thought of these characters and powers for this part of the story, and then we got introduced to them in the tournament arc. So that's the way of introducing all these characters in a interesting, not tedious manner. Oh, they didn't detect it. True. Very cheery. Oh, he seems to be an oddball. That's their source of confidence right now. That doesn't seem to be what the elves want. They want to kill them indiscriminately, right? They have no idea how powerful the king is. I mean, you guys won when Julius was over dead. Oh. Yeah, I mean, he's enjoying it. God, I thought she was going to die right there. I wonder how many of these elves actually know that Julius existed and he died, right? Because only Patri knows it. So for all they know, this is the king. I mean, he's supposed to have a lot of aura. He's a noble, but lacks battle experience. Or he doesn't even have that, okay. Well, I'm waiting for Finral. I'm going to be sad. Finral, portal up. Ooh. Nice. It's okay to faint now, Phineas. Did he do something similar to an Akira bike drift? Oh. Oh yeah. We'll need everyone here for this fight. Man, it's gonna take 2 magic knights to get over him. Who's gonna take a Patri and Lick? Alright. You're not qualified to speak on this. Dude, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Something you guys failed miserably at, being his parents. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Same for her. Good for nothing, assholes.
フィンラルさん、生きて戻ってきてね。
ええ、ランギルスと一緒に。
Hmm. I mean, if Langris is conscious inside that body, then I guess there should be a big moment for him to change.
まあ待てよ。
Ooh.
お前は俺がバラ
Oh,
バ
he
ラ
let
に
them
削り
live.
飛ばしてやるんだからな。
Leave
ランギルス。
and live.
こいつ久々に先がいがありそうだぞ。
Now the problem is they can't actually kill him.
まだ俺とやり合える気でいるのか。身の程を知れ、人間ども。
自動防御と同時にあんな攻撃魔法も出せんのかよ。いい加減にしろよてめえ。
魔力の総量が違いすぎる。俺の魔法じゃ半分も防ぎきれない。残りどうにか避けてください。
てめえ誰に命令せんだフィンナル。
I mean, he's going to be directing both of you. You have to listen to him. This is his orchestra.
闇まとい海を切れ。
How do you defeat this guy?
防御空間をどうにかしねえと。
Can you create portals on someone's body?
こう無尽蔵に攻撃されちゃフィンナルの空間魔法じゃ相殺しきれねえ。
We need
正気戦は不利。勝負を仕掛けるなら一緒。無理やり突破するしかね
what's his name? Zerx. What was the real name? Zora.
任せろ。
ジャックの刃は魔法の性質そのものをその天性の感覚によって変化させることでどんな魔法も列弾してきた。ただ、咲きたいという。
Is this like observation haki with Zoro?
そして、
Wow.
特殊な性質を持つ空間魔法を切り裂く力を得る
It is similar to that.
出たよ。天才変態縦長鬼人。
More instinct.
闇魔法。闇まとい。空間を切り裂く。デサイザー。次元斬り。
Yeah, the human tenacity to adapt, right? That's what the elves lack. They have one powerful magic, but they don't have the battle experience, or they have a lot of powerful magic. But yeah, big pools.
剥がし切ったことは驚きだ。言って足りなかったな。
Like the ability to adapt in the midst of battle, right?
俺の魔法じゃ敵を倒すことはできない。
Oh god, this again.
打天使の羽ばたき。
Whoa.
まさか防御を捨てて仲間の移動。
Risky.
俺の打天使の羽ばたきは触れたものを強制的に別の場所へ空間移動させる。
This is new, right?
仲間と一緒にお前を救え。
俺の刃は裂けば裂くほど速くなる。解け。思っちゃいよ。闇魔法。闇まとい。無名峰打ち。
Just like that.
今度こそ。人間ごときが
Here it comes.
俺に。
Here comes the berserk mode. Man, that is so crazy. If you've seen JoJo's part 3, I think, towards the end there was this one guy who had power like this. Oh, that's interesting.
ランギルス。思えば子供の頃。
Is that even possible? Like he's attuned himself to detecting the big magic aura
兄ちゃん。
around him.
お前が一人ぼっちなことに気づいてたのに。これが最後のチャンスだ。
So he's not that sensitive to small magic.
瞬発力と正確さは自信あるんだ。
Hmm.
お前を絶対止めてみせる。
Forces him to That's what he needs. Big punch from his big elder brother. Something like we saw with Luck.
俺が弱いせいで遅くなってごめんな。
Yeah, I'll take this. I mean, this kind of an event would justify this big of a shift for a character like Langris to finally accept his brother. Because he did look up to him, right? In the flashbacks, we saw that. There was resentment, but there's also like this need of wanting to be rescued by the pressures put by his parents, right? That's where Finral wasn't there, but now he is.
のくせに美味しいとこ持ってきやがって
And that tournament arc also helped establish this moment. Wow, amazing.
だの最終目
Okay, 2 big threats gone, 2 super big threats still remaining.
まだ何か隠してる気がするぜ
Huh?
やっとだ。リヒトさん、
Oh,
もうすぐ目
oh,
覚めて
this.
あなたに会える。
Gosh.
あなたも今到着したんですね。
お兄ちゃんリヒトじゃない
ハトリーか
元って
Now, did Licht plan for this? Is what I want to know.
この姿だったんです。
Because if he didn't, then Patri just
運命だったんです。
thought he was chosen
えっと、
for all this.
よう、久しぶりだ。
Droid.
エクラちゃんもやっほ
こんばんは
ラヤさん、リヒトさん。
I like this Gosh more. Not gonna lie.
今は眠ってる。
He's waiting for a
そうです。
few episodes more
どうも
for Asta and
これで
Yuno
い
to
つも
come.
面々が揃ったがみんな奥で待ってる。
See, you see moments like this, right?
人
It's
間は金色
the elves are not the enemies, clearly, obviously.
片付けてしまってるでしょうけど。
It's like these fights are happening, but then the real threat is about to show its face. What?
あとは
Fit
最
the
後の魔石を
final
潮の
magic
中
stone
に
into
台座
the
にはめ込ん
pedestal in the
で
castle.
王国全体を使った魔法を発動させるだけ。
What the fuck?
最後の魔石はすでに手中に
You know?
僕らにかかっている禁術魔法の副作用邪神を洗い流し
Oh, we can't just. Oh, hold on.
すでに手中にある僕らにかかっている禁術魔法の副作用邪神を洗い流し
Ah.
完全な転生
Ah.
人間を根絶やしにして穏やかな僕らエルフだけの世界を取り戻すんだ
Okay, so they're all afflicted by that risk of that forbidden spell. That's what they want to remove.
どうやらしこたま強いのがあん中に
And if they complete the reincarnation, then the people they have overtaken, hijacked, will be lost forever, I'm
他
assuming.
の騎士団員は何してんのかね
But
死んだら
do they know that that will
俺ら
actually
全員殺し
happen?
ちまうぜ
What if it's a trap? When you put all the gemstones or whatever it is that they want to do, it activates something else. Because see, I'll be completely honest. There are some things that I remember from the opening reactions we did 2-3 years ago. So opening 10, I believe. It was opening 10, and I do recall seeing that that demon, right, with the wings and that ghostly face, pale face. And I'm assuming that that is the demon or devil, whatever you want to call it, inside Asta. I'm assuming that, right? And I'm also theorizing that that is the devil who granted Licht his reincarnation forbidden magic spell, or tricked him. I'm assuming he tricked him. He tricked both both the first Magic Knight, first Wizard King, and Licht in that massacre. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that when they complete all the Magic Stone reincarnation, whatever they're trying to do here with putting the, what was it? Putting the last gemstone, which looked like it was on Yuno's body, right? Yeah, this seems to be Yuno. Magic Stone is already within our hands. We'll wash away all the malice that afflicts us, right? Fit the final magic stone into the pedestal in the castle. So is that the same pedestal that they were using? No, right? and activate the spell that uses the entire kingdom, as in you're gonna sacrifice all the humans, or is it more like the physical land underneath the entire kingdom? I'm just assuming that is gonna backfire on them, and it's not gonna complete their reincarnation. And just like back then, the devil who tricked them is gonna trick them again, and he's gonna get reincarnated, and that's where it leads to opening 10, where we see him as the main enemy. I just remember him being there as the main enemy. I don't remember seeing the elves, so I don't know if Lick transforms into the devil or whatever. And I don't know how Asta fits into all this, but yeah, I'm really excited. I don't think it's gonna work out the way the elves are thinking, and they're gonna have to probably unite to fight against the actual big enemy, because there's no way that it ends with this arc ends with Licht and Asta and Yuno fighting. There's no way. I mean, there will be a fight obviously, but that won't be the climax. Yeah, let's talk about a bit about Latri, sorry, Langris and Finral. Just like Noel, a lot of development happened throughout the show. These two clearly got the best of it, apart from Asta. Um, I was very much looking forward to this. I do think that the confrontation between Langris and Finral and the tournament arc was more emotionally powerful, because there was a lot more build up. It was Langris confronting Finral, and we also got a lot more of the backstory and why and who Langris is and why he behaves like that and why Finral feels guilty and the need to protect him, right? So all that led to this moment. I do think that Novel's moment was a lot more powerful. But I like that we got closure here, and it was also definitely earned with what Finral's weakness, right, in the eyes of Langris, led to his downfall. Where what I'm assuming is that when he's got supercharged at the end, fighting Yami and Mantis guy over here, he decreased his sensitivity to detecting mana, which means that he was only attuning to detect high levels of mana around him, right? The bigger threats. So that gave Langris that opportunity to use a very feeble spell very accurately. That's his specialty, right? And which couldn't be detected and from behind. So that was nice. That's a believable way of how Finral can actually defeat Langris, or in this case rescue him. And it was earned. I do still need to have a conversation between. I need to see a conversation between the two brothers, and forgiveness from Langris for all that, and Finral being elder, the older brother, and you know that was nice with the parents, like, get the fuck out of here, you two useless pieces of shit. That was nice. Jack and Yami, awesome to see them both enjoying going all out, and it kind of, I think, helped them elevate their skills even more when they're able to cut through the void of space. That was cool. Yeah, pretty good episode. Uh, I don't know where this gemstone is that they're looking to put. Is it in the throne of the king's chamber or somewhere? I have no idea. But we'll see it next episode. Also, I'm very curious to see what Lix has to say to Patri for all that he has done. Right? So yeah, let's see you in the next episode.
人間を根絶やしにして穏やかな僕らエルフだけの世界を取り戻すんだ。役者は全て揃う。
That doesn't look like despair. Should I see this opening? Who? Oh, human form. Right, a proper reincarnation. Is this? No, this is not the Fana we know.
ベッドとファナは 前回の転生で白夜の魔眼の最高戦力サードアイとして
Because Mars took Fana.
レッドはその命が尽き、ファナはその体から魂が去り、元の体は新たな人生を歩んでいた。ライアは二人が転生していた人間の組織を売却し、新たに魂の伸びしろとなる体を用意した。
Clones from the DNA.
よく戻ってきた。
Now put on some clothes.
サリーちゃんの研究に感謝しないとね。残念ながらもう死んじゃってんだろうけど。
But she is alive.
今回の方が自分の意識がはっきりしてる。
This way they can inhabit other bodies.
まるで悪いよ
So this is a proper reincarnation.
サラマンダー
Oh,
反応がない
oh. So their souls can inhabit other bodies or...
サラマンダーいなくても
Wait, I need to check this. Yeah, duplicate bodies with the exact same mana. There you go. Question answered. This is how they are going to exist afterwards when they leave the bodies of the soul of the people they have inhabited. He can create clones.
反応がない
That's one way for the elves to coexist.
ファナの魂が
And this is why we need
加護を
Sally to be alive.
正しく現れたから。まあサラマンダーいなくても今のお前は
Okay, okay, author, I see you.
そうね
See what you're doing.
人間なんかに負けっこない
もあるもらっちゃった
How many Grimoire towers are there? And Veto is very different. So how many Grimoire towers are there? I seem to be seeing the only one.
全部揃ったよ
今思えば彼らはこの時のために啓示を受けたのだろう。我らエルフの導き手セフィラノト。
リヒトさん
Oh, he's here.
そういえばあの子
You know.
それがどういうわけか転生してるはずなのにじゃあ始めますか
That's a big alchemy circle.
込めることでクローバー城に封じられていた冥府への扉を開く
What are you doing? What are you doing, Raya? Oh, we're getting some deep lore right now.
古代の名役で古のエルフが人間へと託したこの世とあの世の境の魔法空間最後の魔石をはめ込めばエルフの転生が完全に契約されるんだ。その体の元の人間の魂あの世
Oh, an exchange. Oh.
そんなことは美しいこの私が
So if you want to get reincarnated, you gotta send the souls to the underworld of the bodies you've inhabited. I see.
魔法は出た目が大きいほど
何があるのか知らねえがろくなことにな
I'm so scared of what's gonna happen
俺たちも言ってやる
because I don't think the elves know what's gonna happen.
次から次へといい加減にしろよクソが
どうする
Huh? Oh.
あれは
Right on time. Lados was it? No, Valtos. Using Valtos' special magic. Okay. Party's in full swing. See, stuff like this, right? Was I forgot his name. Was he created for these kinds of scenes? Scenes that the author wanted to write. Ah.
どんな登場だよ。
遅すぎるわよみんな新しい魔法を覚えた私
No
が
one looks so cool with the armor.
感謝なさいよねこれこそ勝った
That's your home.
わからないとこあるけど
我らエルフにかなうものか
Hmm.
来た
What? High mana detection. Oh, even Sally? killing them like flies. Fate, manipulation. Wow, that big of a target?
黒の防御ここでも貴様らが邪魔するのか一人厄介なのがいる
Oh.
断りに干渉する魔法
Oh.
だからな前
Which
何百年ぶりの魔法だけど大丈夫か
which magic
問題
is different?
なんだってこの美しい魔法は同心アンズワース団長
Ah.
夢魔法グラマー
Yeah. One of the magic. Oh, fuck. I completely forgot about her.
マグナ先輩にラック動物はなすすべもなく夢の世界に連れて行かれる
World of Dreams. Also, she looks very similar to a character in Berserk, the witch girl, if you know. I just realized that. Also, she looks very similar to the character inspired by the character in Berserk in Elden Ring. This guy.
変身魔法マジックコンバート毒から技に
You can do that.
ありがとうございますグレイ先輩
This must be so much fun to write the different combinations of magic these characters use. Teamwork.
あとは俺たちがやるお前は大好きなリヒトと先に行ってこい
その言い方はやめてください
Yeah, don't deny it.
任せましたよ
You have a weird thing for lick.
とっとと行け
Gosh, looks so much
バルトス
cool.
つなげ
The fuck is that? Run. Ah, they've done the job. Leave them. Is that Henry?
とんでもねえ魔法を身にまとってたんだまだ体がついてけて
Oh,
ねえみ
okay, that's just her endurance.
かくいう俺も残りの魔力じゃだいぶ厳しいか
So this is gonna be Vanessa's fight?
大丈夫か
Oh, but Vanessa's gone into the dream world. Now, which one of the magic captains is missing?
金じゃねえ筋肉マン
I mean, there's the purple orcas, but
何人かい
there's so many of them.
全員見つけてやれエクラ
Hide and seek.
気合じゃどうにもなんねえぞ人間
Voice is so much deeper. Feels like a leader. One of the senior people.
私を見て
鏡魔法
瞳魔法
合体魔法リフレクトアイリス
Oh. Stasis. Oh, that is so cool. Holy shit, that combination is so cool. And because there's so many mirrors,
その目を見た者を束縛する
you have to close your eyes, but
抵抗のまま
you have to close your eyes to fight them.
マリーちゃんを元に戻せ
There's something interesting that I think can happen here. I mean, it's not gonna happen. It's like sometimes when you look at something. What? Did he just absorb? Oh, he nullified the. Right. Well, what I was gonna suggest was something different.
動けますか
It's like when you stare at something but you're not actually looking, your mind is somewhere else. That's how you can break the eye contact.
変身魔法で鏡を
Ah.
アボーテンオープスト
体を乗っ取られる前と変わんないっすけどあの人
Ah.
そうだねそれに戻ったもっと口が悪い
Yeah, they've had practice.
ずっと妹さんの写真見せてきたりずっと妹さんの模型作ったりずっと鼻
You don't need to remember those memories. He is creepy.
痛い目見せても元に戻して絶対に文句言ってやる
追いつ
Okay. Is there a post-credit scene? Something? No. I guess we'll jump right into the next episode. Seems to be a series of fights at this location until Yuno comes up or Licht gains his consciousness. We're gonna have these fights. Oh right, I completely forgot about the shadow place. Shit. What the hell was this? The 10 elves known as the Apostles of Sephira. I'm assuming that's just, how team ups happen in a lot of shonen, uh, battle shonen, where you need to have these special group of characters who are going to fight with our uh, gang of protagonists. That's what this is. But they opened this portal to the other world where souls live, which was located, interestingly enough, beneath the Clover Kingdom castle. Right. Why is that? Why that location? Why was the castle made there? I mean, the first wizard king who likely established this city, this kingdom, had it built there as the seat of power o- over the gates to the underworld. I mean, who resides in underworld? The devil, right? I'm pretty sure the elves are gonna get fucked if they go through with their plan. And Licht is still not awake yet. Hmm. Why would they keep him? I mean, it makes sense, right? If he regains his consciousness too soon, then everyone's screwed. He's gonna just overpower everyone. That's how you stall for time. So you get all the smaller fights. I get that. That's fine. But the Shadow Castle, that was very cool image. A border between this world and the next, and they're going to send the souls of the humans there so that they can get reincarnated. That kind of magic does sound like forbidden magic, the kind of magic you don't want to tap into if you are nature loving elves, friendly, peaceful elves. You're dabbling with something very dark here. Also, there was this one point, I think I already talked about it, how they got Fana and Veto back, or how Raya got them back through Sally's sci-fi mumbo jumbo, making clones, copies of clones. Uh, yeah, copies. So that's how they're gonna get reincarnated. I'm. Why didn't Raya? I mean, he's gonna destroy. They're gonna destroy all the humans. So why even bother doing that? But eventually they're gonna. That's. I'm assuming that's how they're going to come back. And what else was there? There was something interesting there. Yeah, they. He said that he had to use, at least Patri had to use a lot of that forbidden magic to get them reincarnated because he was the only one who got reincarnated. So that forbidden magic had them in a state of half sleep, right? And that's what led them to be out of control and go berserk. Yeah, where's that source of magic coming from? It's from the devil, I'm telling you. It's all leading to that. I'm gonna watch this opening until I feel like not watching. No, 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 so many spoilers. Okay. That's what I want to know. Send them to. This is her. Oh, yeah, yeah, the captain of the Coral Peacocks. That was a very cool power move. Interesting. Yeah. Ah. No, he can detect it. Oh, she's here. Glamour world. Where have I seen this? Glamour magic. Glamour magic, paint world, dream world. I swear I've seen this in another show. But not this cool. That's what I was thinking.
だからあなたたち勝ち目なんか
Whoa! What the fuck? What the hell? That was so cool.
おやすみなさい
Also, just flexing.
私たちを逆に食べようとするとは結果が変えられた
The result changed?
やはり断りに干渉する魔法やっぱりこの猫すっごい
Yeah, that is one of the most OP magic, like I said before. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either Midnight Sun characters. I'm gonna be honest here.
魔法を使ってご飯を食べて魔力回復ですよ
I mean, this is her dream world.
無駄
You know who would be a good match for this? But he's also turned into an elf. The captain of the
力で回避することしかできない
the one who was in the tournament arc. The painter guy.
湧き出続ける水
Okay.
そこから生まれ続ける刃の坂
Sure, why not? Yeah, I mean, there will be a limit to mana, but that goes for you also.
水の塊に攻撃してあの大きさは破壊できないと思う
You got electricity, boy.
から全力で雷魔法信頼の宝玉敵して
Why a proto song?
いいから力の限り全力で撃ち
What are you testing here? Which elements are gonna work?
僕の推測通りあれが本当に水なら
Hydrogen bomb? Don't tell me you actually thought H2 and O2 would separate and
やっ
then
ぱりすごい威力だね何が起きたの
you burn the
分
oxygen.
解して発生したものに火をつけたの
Really?
簡単に言うと雷魔法と炎魔法を水に放つと山一つ吹っ飛んじゃうくらいの大爆発が起きるんだ
But now you know.
ここで回避できるから
I mean, Noel, Luck. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
あと
Try this.
実験ではっきり分かったことがあるよその1彼女が出しているものは彼女がイメージしたそのもの
Okay, okay.
だから現実
Earning your
と
spot here.
同じ通用するのに彼女は僕らが出した魔法やそれによって発生した事象を思い通りにはできない
True.
人を倒すのは難しい
She is a captain who is even more powerful now. But she can create material objects, right? You can just create sleeping powder and mist. If she's able to create any material.
グラマーワールドに存在するものは
Oh,
だんだんと眠くなってくる
and this is not an attack spell.
このままじゃでも打つ手がない
So Roche can't do anything.
何もできず緩やかに死の眠り
Nice counter attack. I feel like the fights in Black Clover have gotten better in terms of how to combine magic and strategy.
わあメガネだよ
おいおい何ふざけてんだそんなことやってる場合じゃ
Huh? We can also do the same thing?
この世界は彼女の思うがままなの出口作ってよ
You gotta be kidding me. No shot, that is so smart.
たものを意識して消す
That is so smart.
難しいから
What the hell, Sally? It's like a dream world, you can't control your thoughts. Wow. Is this why she's asleep all the time? I mean, if her dream world is where she's free and so powerful, no wonder she's asleep all the time. The actual character. Also, very different tangent. I think I brought this up earlier, or if I have not, I don't know how the hell I did not. But all the characters, all the elves that have inhabited the bodies of our protagonists, supporting characters, did they all have the same magical attributes as the bodies they inhabited? Because all these elves are able to use the existing magic and not just the base element but the specific spells, advanced spells of that body that they've inhabited. That seems to be I that seems to be a bit far fetched. Like especially something like this, right? Glamour magic, dream world, very unique ability, right? So did there exist an elf that could use this kind of a magic? I mean, how do they innately just know how to run with it? And how are they able to use that person's grimoire as if it was their own grimoire? Because this is occurred to me. Not Licht, Patri, right? When he uh, inhabited, or at least he got awakened inside Vangian's body, he had his own grimoire, his own four-leaf grimoire that he used for light magic, which is not the case here with these guys because it's a partial reincarnation. So if they get a full reincarnation, will they have their own grimoires? And if they have their own grimoires, do they get their own spells? I don't understand because it just doesn't make sense. How are they able to use the characters' abilities as if they always knew it, unless there is some affinity to that magic and they're able to adapt to it? Seems to be an oversight. Are they inside the big floating
て
rock?
めえも気づいてやがったか。
It flashes the worm. Huh?
おいどこ狙ってんだ。敵はあっちだろうが。
向こうに決まってんだろ。てか、てめえの攻撃当たってねえし。
てめえも
Is there mess? Oh, they're messing with
あ
their
あもういい。
sense of
お前
direction.
なんかと一緒にやってるね。
それはこっちのセリフだ。ポンコツキ肉マン。
お前向こうでやれ。
Yeah, see, the magical abilities are a lot more creative the farther we get into the show.
だったんだけどね。フィラの殿ちゃまは誰にもさせない。
Where the hell are they?
もう少しだけおとなしくしてくれると助かるな。
Nero. I have a feeling I know who you are, but I'm not gonna say it.
どうする？考えろ。
Call him out.
俺がブラック状態になれれば。けど、そんな余裕ねえ。
We're gonna combine. No.
黒
Huh?
字先輩が攻撃を避けるときにやってた。
Oh. Oh shit, yeah. Using the reflections to. What? Fake. Severs the cause and effect relationships around it. Yeah, he can. He has key. Well,
この数はまずい。
you need a funeral here. Come on, Asta, transform. You got a few seconds here. What the hell? There we go. Checkmate.
これで戦える。
Oh shit.
左目の魔道具に。しまった。
いい加減しつこいんだよ。
I had another way of how to counter Gosh. If you have any big light magic or any flashy magic, just
高速魔法。
brighten everything up
間に合わねえ。アスタ
for the mirrors.
あの高さじゃ魔法が届きません。
There are characters who can counter him. Oh boy, here it comes the big attack. Ah. Oh, I just realized she is the one who can definitely help here. Transform magic. What if you transform the entire Black Bull's mansion into a big mirror? I don't know.
段違いに強い。
Henry,
ヘンリーさん。
大丈夫です。
don't drop us.
もちろん。
が自身の体を魔力によって強化して戦うのと同じ方法でヘンリーは 魔力によって生命を維持している。彼の内臓、血管、生きられない。そん
Oh,
な彼に与えられたのが魔力吸収体質。他の者の魔力を吸い取る能力だった。
wow.
名のある貴族に生まれながら、その存在はあまりに脆く、家は、世界はありのままの彼を受け入れなかった。
Shitty parents everywhere.
あのようなものを抱えていては
All nobles.
家の名に泥を塗ることになる。
Legoland.
この子は私たちの子よ。
そんなことは分かっている。
Henry Legoland.
捉えたのは生きるための魔力を蓄えることができ、誰の目にも触れることのない森の中の家だった。
Ah,
いいんだ。僕が
a big reserve of magic.
みんなに迷惑なんだ。
Wow.
この度晴れて魔法騎士団
Gonna need this base.
アジト探してんだ。人間がいりゃいいんだろう。
僕のせいだ。黒の防牛のアジトになってこの命はみんなにもらったもの。
See, I like that.
僕はどうなってもいい。
We had some insight before, and now it's even more clear how much he needs them. What are you gonna do here?
そうだ。必ず助け出す。自分がどうなっても仲間を救う。
Oh, fucking hell. Ah, great. We gotta go to the next episode to finish it. But yeah, let's talk about the first fight. That was so cool. This whole place. Like I said, I think I've seen this very similar stuff, glamour magic or dream magic. I think it was JoJo's part 3 with the big clown. If you've seen JoJo's, I think that was very similar to this. Or but yeah, this was very cool. Really fit the character's vibe and why she was sleeping the entire time. And Sally, the MVP, oh my god, science. Science saving their asses. But yeah, the fact that Rouge is so powerful that they needed to sever her from the real world, otherwise they could not attack the big ass target of the Black Bull's fortress. And them realizing that and sending one of their own witches to go after her. We still haven't seen anything from the witch of the forest, what she's up to, and if she's gonna enter this fight at any point. I guess Sally's kind of earned her place, but I do not want her to be one of the Black Bulls at all. Very annoying, even though she was very useful here. I can't believe they actually they actually did chemistry 101. So electrolysis of water separates oxygen and hydrogen, and then you just combust it with fire. Great. Now this opens up this whole other avenue of how to fight. Yeah. You have magical attributes that you're using to manipulate and create physical elements: fire, earth, magic, lightning, poison, what have you, right? So if they still obey physics, then yeah, combinations like this work on a whole different level. I mean, we have seen some combinations like mud, like sludge being created from stone, gravel, and water, and then fire and water acting as nullifiers to each other, which you see in a lot of different shows. But then you combine like proper chemistry with fire, lightning, water. That's like a whole different branch, which like scientists, people who are in laboratories like her, they can give a lot of insights into this. So that's pretty cool. And then how did they actually win? Oh, they didn't manage. Oh yeah, again Sally with the 200 IQ plan. I don't know how she figured that out. How the hell did she figure that out? I mean, that was a gamble, definitely. Oh right, the fact that she was creating real objects which would have which would obey the laws of physics, right? And anything that she's creating. Oh, this is a big hint as to how Sally figured it out. I don't know if they explain it, but you see a lot of objects floating in the sky, right? Why are they existing? Random objects. it's all part of the unconscious part of her mind, which is creating these objects in midair because she cannot control her thoughts. So these are her uh, unobtrused. What's that word? Uh, Intrusive thoughts, right? So she's not able to control everything that she creates, just like in a dream world. I think that's also a big hint as to how she. That was very clever. I did not expect that uh, that's a tactic to figure out a way how to defeat her. Backfired spectacularly. And where the hell are these guys? Are they inside the Shadow Castle? No, that can't be. Yeah, I have no idea where these guys are. So they're fighting against him, who's using warp magic to mess with their sense of uh, direction, sight, which is also pretty cool. Using dice. Yeah, these fights are definitely getting a lot more interesting. Like I said, I noticed it slowly over the past 30-40 episodes. It's gotten very good. Even Gosh and his sister Eklet, Droid and Eklet, their combination is super cool. Uh, and then how what's his name? So many names. Gosh, no, not Gosh. Well, the Black Bull character, this guy who uses poison magic, and then wow, I do not remember their names at all. And then she transforms it into glass magic every here and there, or to clouds or whatever. Gordon, that was also very cool. Yeah, like to see this a lot more. Strategy, actual strategy. Where did this fight reach? Oh right, Henry's story. Imagine having to absorb magic continuously just to survive. And that comes from the fact that a lot of people innately use magic to increase their strength attributes, right? So from that it follows that if someone is on the brink of dying, that way they can use magic to keep their body in a low powered state at least, which is what he was doing. And his parents just left him there in that big pool of mana for, I mean, it's a ticking clock. Maybe few years. He probably had a few years, few months more to live. He seemed on the edge of death before Yami came over there. That was pretty cruel. Yeah, I've warmed up to Henry in the past few episodes, and we move to this ending. I swear I have a lot to say about this ending, but I'm gonna wait until I get my confirmation. Okay, let's move on to the final episode for this recording at least.
その黒い姿の種が割れればどうにでもなる。強力な魔力をついにしてんだろ。剣が魔力に反応して。
Oh, it homes in on powerful magic. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my god. I am so sorry, guys. So I saw the opening. I thought it would not be spoilery, but it was at the end. So I mean, I theorized it that the final gemstone would actually activate some kind of portal for the devil to enter back, and it's not what the elves think it is. And it was a trap, which is what the opening hinted at. So that's how you get opening 10. Or was it opening 13? I don't remember. But the whole black and white, Black Rover and opening, right? Okay, okay. Also, this fight reminded me of, if you have seen One Piece, Whole Cake Island arc with the Mochi Mochi guy and Luffy fighting in the world of mirrors. I don't know why it reminded me of that. Yeah, they need to get to a certain door to exit. That's why it reminded me of the fight from One Piece.
そんな惜しかったね。
リアクション軽すぎたバカラック。
Come on, imagine something else.
ありなら本人にやってもらおうよ。
Hmm?
俺に何意味わかんねえこと言ってんだバカラック。
マグナはしばらく黙ってて。ねえねえ、ちょっと相談なんだけど。
Look at this luck racking his brain.
しちゃったらこの作戦を成功させるいい方法ある？
Okay, let's see this.
何を話しているか知らないけど何をしたってここからは出られないよ
You should be very scared right now, knowing that they know your secret.
この世界で私から隠れような
Ah.
僕たちが作ったのはもちろんあなたが出してるような本物じゃない。チャーミーの綿とバネッサの糸で作った人形を爆発単細胞の炎で起こしたカゲロウでぼやかしてるだけのなんてことはないあなたの偽物。けど一瞬頭をよぎったはず。本物である可能
And
性
you imagine it to be real.
なら君たちは今僕がエルフに転生してた時と同じ体の中で2つの魂がつながってるドロシー・アンズワースを。
よっしゃー、サンゴのクジャク団団長様出現。
You've got to be kidding me. Smoke blast. Then Vanessa's threads to manipulate the smoke mirage, and then heat to create the mirage. You could have just had. You could have just created a mirror and then shown the mirror, but it wouldn't have the same effect because you blurred her vision, and then out of nowhere appears Dorothy. So that's more effective. Okay. Also, really flexing his creative muscles here. Amazing. Amazing.
そういえばあの団長っていつも居眠りして
But now in here she'll be awake.
まさか瞬
In her dream world she'll be awake.
起きた。
And the fact that she was able to materialize is because they are two souls. So she summoned the actual.
黒の防御のみんなとメガネっ子あとは私に任せてお姉さん団長だからね
お姉さんっていくつなの？
Yeah, I did not expect that personality.
それ今聞くこと気にはなるけど。
27歳だよだとせっかく出会えたんだから少し遊びましょう
Oh, this should be fun.
なんかと
Wow. This would have been a lot of fun for the animators. Oh, come on, show us. God damn it. Ah, you bastard. Show me the goddamn fight.
先輩のとこに行けねえ。
He's being slingshot like a pinball.
ずっと目閉じてる。
Ooh.
熱いブラック状態が。あばよ小僧。
Ah.
マジックコンバートミラーミニ防御。
I was gonna say that. Make the whole thing a mirror.
魔力を噴出してるとこまでは鏡じゃねえだろ。
Oh.
この距離ならみんなとはここでさよならだ。
Brother, what the hell are you doing? He's going down like a fighter jet. What the heck?
玉砕覚悟かよ。心中でもしようってか。違うよ。
Absorb magic. Yeah.
魔力が吸われ。
Proximity attack, bitch.
俺の魔力は少なくねえよ。
Okay.
一人で消えろ。それでいい。まだだ天理先輩。生きろ。ここに迷い込んだ後、ヤミ団長に教えてもらったっす。
Mhm.
安心してください。俺魔力ないですから。
Probably the only one in the
魔
world.
力をもらってばかりで会いに行きづらいって。いつか。
I don't know what's with his speech impediment.
会いに行くよ。そうですか。それじゃあ
Like, was that explained?
死にたくない。仲間と一緒に生きたい。
There you go.
生きよう
He's holding the dog.
マーボテルオープスト
Whoa! Stabby stab. I'm here to kill you.
その体はゴージュ先輩と
Oh,
マリ
he's
ーちゃん
having a
に返して
conversation.
もらう
Okay.
俺たちの大切な仲間なんだ
Yeah, this would be. This is different because he's gonna have to part with his sister. They're both gonna die. This is gonna hit different. Huh?
素晴らしい力がみなぎるこれでエルフどもの魔力は我々のものだ
王子はもうダメだ奴らの子を身に宿しておるこんな者と共に歩むのは考えるだけで恐ろしいわ
王族が殺しの
Ah, fuck. That's what it was.
人間どもの顔は死んでも忘れられない
That's why royals.
恍惚とした顔
But they couldn't have this ability on their
血を
own.
殺しことができる理解ができない
And the Wizard King has nothing to do with this.
それはこいつらじゃない
There you go.
俺たちと同じだ大事な仲間のために戦ってるすまんみんなこのままじゃいずれ邪神が暴走して俺は
Malice will take over.
好きにしろ
Happens to everyone.
すまないな
Eee, this is gonna be painful.
優しいお兄ちゃんとずっと一緒
Are they all going to get. I mean, pass away?
悪いけど仲間を返してもらう
Oof.
これは禁術魔法もなかったことにリヒトなぜこいつにまあいいさせっかく頑張ってくれたのに悪いなパトリライア俺はこのまま行かせてもらう
Wait, what was that?
転生させるためにかけられた禁術魔法もそうだが何でもなかったことにできるなんて便利な力存在すると思うが
Hmm.
行いの代償は払われるようになってる
Hmm.
必ずなそれだけは肝に銘じとくんだな人間
ああ俺はあんたたちのこと忘れない
Almost got me, man.
お前の言う通りだ信じられる人間なんぞいやしねえどんなに近づこうと結局は他人だマリーが幸せになれりゃそれでいいんだ
Not really that much different from how they treated the elves. The royals.
ゴーシュ
That was good. That was good. Oh, she also saw this. And that.
ああマリーちゃんたちも
Actions have consequences.
バカじゃねえのか自分が無事ならそれでいいだろ俺とマリーが無事ならそれでいい黒の防御に入ったのだって
What are you.
自分たちのためだ
What?
この人分かってないですね言うべきはそんな言葉じゃないだろちゃんと俺たちを見ろ
Ah, yeah, he's not even looking at them. That's how you know he's lying.
ああクソ離れろポンコツは
良いではないか良いではないか
Give in to the love.
さっきからちょいちょいタメ口だな
Huh.
なら離れろ
僕高校コンビだろ
What? Huh? What? Oh, I got scared for a second. Holy shit, that is so good. What the fuck? Man, that captain who paints, he's missing out. He's missing out big time on this fight. Oh, it's collapsing.
崩壊する会いましょうあなたとも会えてよかった人間すべてが裏切りや欲にまみれた存在じゃないわ
Yeah, they're learning that.
そう思わない
This has to be the first Black Clover episode Let me let it finish. I think it's about to finish. Yeah,
最上級の魔力と魔法だったけど相
this has
性
to be
が
the
悪かっ
first
たね。
episode
一撃でやられずに対策を考える時間があったから。
that has stood up with some of the great episodes in Black Clover and wasn't anything to do with the big fights with the big characters. Like even these secondary fights, I think this episode was really solid in terms of delivering everything: action, strategy, emotional payoff, character moments. Like it set a benchmark for all normal episodes, I would say. I mean, it's not the big fight uh, between these powerful characters like Lick, Asta, all that we've seen, but this was a very well-rounded episode. I really, really liked it. The past few episodes, actually, not just this one.
研究しちゃダメ。
The author has really, the author and the production team both,
今度僕とやろうよ。
they've really stepped up their game overall, not just the big moments.
サンゴのクジャクの団長も復活。
It's flowing a lot better.
爆睡してっけどね。今度はノエルとゾラが。
Really, I got fed mid-sentence.
気になる先輩は離脱中ですけど、とりあえず黒の暴言集合。回復次第闇団長を追うぞ。
Okay, next stage of the fight. Man, this ending every single time. You see this scene and then like juxtaposed with this sharp contrast of Asta being alone in the dark and then the devil coming behind him. Such a slap in the face in a good way with an emotional tone. Okay, so all around great fights. I loved the fight in the dream, probably one of my favorites out of all the secondary fights I've seen in Black Clover. Uh, I was not expecting it to enjoy it that much, and that maneuver of bringing Dorothy Unsworth, Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. No, thinking of what reference is her character. I mean, she is the mage girl from Berserk. It's very clear. And if you haven't seen Berserk, then if you have played Elden Ring, the same character is there, Rani, right? Anyway, so this fight was awesome, and the way they brought her back, uh, I loved the sheer creativity and wackiness of this whole fight. I did not expect it from the from Black Clover as a show to have this kind of a fight, but very much welcome. And then with Gosh again, very well rounded. Really utilized all the characters and their magical attributes and why they needed to be in this fight. Henry especially got a lot of spotlight. Even Gordon, and I keep forgetting her name. The one who transformed. I should know everyone's name by now. Gray, right? Gray. Yeah. So Gray, Gordon, Henry especially, obviously, and but yeah, Gosh, or rather I should say Droid, his moments. What was that? The whole fight also pretty amazing. But then this moment, as he's clutching Eklat. Magic has been sealed. Can't use our magic. It's being absorbed. Uh, so I'm assuming that the greedy humans, the royals who are in power in terms of influence, not magic, they were manipulated or led into this shady agreement with the devil. I'm so sure the devil was behind this because there's no way that these good for nothings had this ability. They're just being used as a conduit, right? To force the elves to use this forbidden magic or something. There's something afoot here. A lot of maneuvering here and there by whoever's working in the background, the shadows. So that entity put these royals on top of this whole massacre, and in exchange they got the elves magic. That's why the royals are the most powerful, and that's why they constructed the hierarchy, which makes Julius's whole uh, mission and his resolve to have a meritocracy in the whole uh, Magic Knight system, right? Even more important, and why the Magic Knight, why the Wizard King is always chosen through meritocracy. But meritocracy, I mean, if you're a royal and you already have this huge pool of mana, naturally you're going to be at the top, right? Naturally, more of the Magic Knights and captains are going to be, and eventually the Wizard King is going to be one of the royals. That's how you ensure that you never go out of power, and you create this strict hierarchy and these different levels of your city and kingdoms, like the outside, like the three, what do you say, the three kingdoms, not kingdoms, areas, right? The central kingdom where the Clover kingdom is there, and then the common realm and the forbidden realm where almost nobody has magic, or very little magic. Got it. That answers a big question. So they are very much justified in their massacring of humans, especially the royals. That's where the hatred of royals come from. And but just like Gosh and a lot of the elves that we have defeated, they have come to this understanding, this distinction that not all humans are the same, right? Everyone that they have defeated so far, I think, has died or has passed on to the next world in a peaceful manner, in an understanding manner. It was a peaceful send off. It was the hatred and all that was resolved. So that's good to see, especially Gosh and Murray. That hit me. Droid and Eklat, that hit me. So they put up a barrier. They got their magic absorbed. It goes against all natural law because this is forbidden magic, and it also goes against natural law for them to be reincarnated through whatever Lix did. So it's the power of a human magic item. It's not a human power magic item. So they got fooled into this. The Wizard King had nothing to do with it. That's why you get that shocked expression of, and that's why I mean, why would he kill his own sister, right? And, and he was shocked when he saw Lix over the corpse of his bride. Betrayed. And that's why he had this sad expression when he was defeating whatever that three-eyed big monster demon was who attacked the royal kingdom. You see that face, right, when he's defeating them, that expressionless face. I questioned it a long time ago, very early on in the show, that something was missing, something was not right. It's not a celebratory victory on his face, a triumph. The princess is of no use to us now. She's carrying the child. The princess. So the Wizard King was also a royal? I mean, he wasn't the Wizard King back then. He became that after he defeated the big demon. Yeah. The human royals shall become the gods of this land. The killers because of their greed. But now they're understanding that these royals have treated the humans that they rule over just the same, right? Thrown them in the common realm or forbidden realm and forsaken realm, and treat them in this very strict hierarchy. Which is why the central theme of Black Clover is that. This is why it's so important, because the big storyline is all about this, the human greed of the royals and whoever's manipulating them in the background. At this rate, my malice will take over, which was the consequence they wanted to remove. Raising the forbidden magic. Okay, this part is what I was talking about. Licht, why did he give Asta that sword? I'll have to check that. Which episode was that? Okay, so it wasn't clear that Licht gave the sword to Asta. It's more like it happened in that fight as a chance, and Asta grabbed it, and it got absorbed in his grimoire. But the fact that Licht had a sword like this, which is very convenient to remove forbidden magic. I still don't. We have no idea what Licht's main plan is, because or does he realize what he had done, or did he realize that he was tricked into using that forbidden magic? And from where does he know that if he puts the gemstone in the wherever, which will unlock this shadow castle to the underworld, and it will remove the forbidden magic and complete the reincarnation? Like, where did he get to know about? Where did he get to know about forbidden magic in the first place, right? Hmm. Still don't know. I mean, he, if he becomes conscious and he's like, guys, stop! We have been tricked. Don't do it. And then it's too late, and the devil comes out. I don't know. But yeah, this is it for this episode. That was the one big thing I had to talk about. Also, Droid and Eklet, and him, especially Droid, telling Asta, actions have consequences. Is there some kind of magic that can undo everything? Right? All the misery, all the regrets. If we had another chance to live again, because they're dead. Uh, I don't think they're coming back. I think the elves are gonna pass on to the next world. That's it for them. Yeah, let's see next time. Well, that's it for these 4 episodes. See you guys next week. Bye.